Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
I think it's black men. I'm gonna say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. That's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. I think it's more too. I truly think it's more too. I think it's more too. And I'm tired of being the one that's not talking about it. I've said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of black female friends. I really don't, y'all. I don't. I couldn't imagine what it would be like as a black man. It's an abundance of you that think that all men are dogs, but we all know it means black men. Undertone of all relationship conversations is black men ain't shit. Why these black men ain't doing this? I can't bond with y'all, sis. I cannot bond with y'all when you have a general dislike and vitriol and hatred for our male counterpart. Do you not understand how goddamn psychotic that is?
29-year-old woman in Milwaukee was arrested after she admitted to setting her husband on fire because she believed he poisoned her chicken wings. She told police, "I waited till like 4 o'clock in the morning when I knew he was asleep. Then I filled a cup with lighter fluid and I poured it on his head, and I used the lighter that was laying around and I set him on fire." When asked why did she do it, she said, "Ask him. He know what he did to my chicken wings." While recovering in the hospital, the man told investigators she had been acting strange with me for at least 3 or 4 months, but I ain't think she wanted to kill me. She accused me of putting poison on her chicken wings, and I told her I was moving out, and I thought that was the end of it. Listen, we gotta stop thinking it's okay to get into arguments with people and then go to sleep. You might be good at letting stuff go, but that don't mean the next person is. I don't care how small or how stupid the situation is. Stop turning your back on people when you know it's a problem.
After January 20th or whatever, he's going to want to outlaw no-fault divorce. And so we need to get divorced now, ladies, if there's any doubt in your mind.
Women who can divorce their husbands, I'm going to need you to do it today. And who can't divorce their husbands, look up Aqua Tofana. I didn't say to do anything with it. I just said to look it up.
This is a PSA for any of the ladies that have been seriously considering divorcing their husband. There's a lot of big conversations happening now that we have the results of the election, one of them being no-fault divorce. That is a type of divorce that allows you to end your marriage without needing to prove that anyone is at fault. Some lawmakers are looking to abolish that, which is going to make you divorcing your husband a lot harder. So here's what that potential change could mean for you. You're going to have to prove that your husband did something wrong, which can be even more expensive, emotionally draining, and time consuming. Legal battles over fault can keep you in an endless and very expensive fight. Removing no-fault divorce could mean higher conflict in court, which is certainly not ideal for your kids or you. Without no-fault divorce, you lose the freedom to decide when to leave your marriage. Your private decision could be left up to someone else's idea of what's right. So if you're unhappy in your marriage, now might be the time to act. Protect your right to choose what is best for you and your kids before it's taken away. Because the reasons that you want to leave your marriage are no one else's business.
The thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of energetic wise are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them and the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So, back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And, you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Dr. Bryant said that 70% of women are low functioning. Y'all ain't talking about that. Dr. Bryant talked about how a lot of y'all women are delusional. How you have these fantasies made up in your mind of the men that you want. And then the actual men that you're dealing with, when they don't live up to that fantasy that you done created in your head, you deem them not to be good men. Y'all ain't talking about any of that. Women love watching her hold Cam Newton accountable, but when are y'all gonna be ready to be held accountable? Because you want so bad for somebody to sit up and hold men like Cam Newton, Nick Cannon, NBA Young Boy, Young Dirt. You want people to hold these type of men accountable for the broken homes, the womanizing. But guess what? It's kind of hard to hold these men accountable when everything that you could tell them that they doing wrong, y'all women show them otherwise in your actions. Every one of the men that I've named are men who have multiple baby mamas, known to be cheaters, known to not be good men, but do you think that will ever stop them from being able to pull gorgeous, beautiful women? No, it won't. And so as long as they bad actions are always rewarded, there's no reason for them to change. I don't know when women will truly understand the power that you hold and the access that you give men. But as long as the access is always available, there is no true consequences. And since there's no true consequences, there's no way.
What's up, good brads? It's the time of the week, guys. It's Monday, yo. It's Monday Madness, guys. How you doing tonight, man? How's everybody doing, y'all? I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all, good brads, man. Ain't nothing like being home. Ain't nothing like being home in your own shit, guys. That's hella important. That's the key. You see, when you in home and you in your own shit, can't nobody do you how they want to do you. Can't nobody treat you how they want to treat you. Ain't no misinterpretings. Ain't no misunderstandings. You see, when I'm here at my school, my good breds, we know what the fuck we talking about. And we know. We don't need to hear from nobody else. We know. You know what I mean? So I missed y'all guys. But it's Monday Madness. And we're going to get straight into it. Those of you that might watch me or might have tuned into me because you saw one video and you thought I was cute, it's that time for you to go to the locker room because it's time to hit the locker. You know what I mean? Those of you that hate people, you know, you just wake up in the morning and you just hate people, or you find reasons to just hate people, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
You don't just wake up and hate people, you know what I mean? We understand that hate is an emotion, and that's a female trait. You know what I mean? Emotions is female, you know what I mean? And hate leads to control. If you hate, then somebody control you. All right? So we know that. So y'all go. You know what I mean? If you hate love,
if the shoe fits, let
love,
them wear it.
Coming together, the frame and the rib coming together. If you hate that idea because somehow, some way you were burnt trying to match rib to frame, whether that's man or woman, you might want to go because I'm going to trigger you. You know what I mean? Because this is the thing about me, and this is the thing about Mr. Good Bread, right? Mr. Good Bread, I don't cater to no group. You know what I mean? I don't cater to no group. You know what I mean? I think men is full of shit, and I think women is full of shit. You know what I mean? Only thing that I don't think is full of shit is the Bible, the basic instructions before leaving Earth. So y'all go. Y'all that need to leave now. Thank you for showing your support. Thank you. Hit the like button on your way out. That's good. That's great. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I'll probably do a video that's for you. You know what I mean? But for the rest of you guys, let's get on to our pledge allegiance to the truth, guys. You know what I mean? Let's do it. I pledge allegiance to the truth. One nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. I have feelings. My feelings are important, though they're only important to me and me only. My feelings are not the facts. Get that, guys? They're not the facts. All right, guys, so let's get it in. Y'all see the thumbnail. Single mothers teach their daughters how to be mean and unapproachable. Yes, they misinterpret, you know what I mean, aggression. They misinterpret being rude. They think that is protection. They think that being intimidating is protection because they were not taught how to look for a man's protection. So now they have this false belief that being grumpy and looking like a fucking monster, that is you know what I mean? You know, like in the jungle, guys, right? The weakest animals got the ugliest, you know what I mean, camouflage. They got the ugliest, you know what I mean, to scare away the people. So that's how you can determine the weak from the strong. You know, they claim to be strong and independent, but their weapons, their tools is weak. Straight weakness, guys. So we're going to get in. We're going to break it down to the T. And that's pretty much what it is. They learned that unapproachable shit from their moms, from a single moms. Because women that have father figures in their life don't carry on, don't move like that. You know what I mean? They make themselves vulnerable. You know what I mean? You see, when you raised by a single hell of a mother, you're not being vulnerable off of nothing because you raised off of survival. And when you surviving, let's be real, you ain't got time to be vulnerable when you're surviving. All right, guys? So let's get into it. But before we get started, I got to definitely start out with our warm-up video. We got to go to the court. We're going to the court for our warm-up video today. Salute to Mr. Palmer. We definitely got to show some love for our girl, the original. Because those of you that's over here at the School of Common Sense, y'all know what we all about. Y'all know exactly what we all about, guys. You know what I mean? We're about that family. And if you can't build that family as your temple, then we trying to build our mind. We getting our mind right. You know what I mean? We not a victim over here, guys. We don't promote victim shit over here either. We don't promote that we are victim. We promote answers. We find a way to get it in. Because ain't shit a white man could do in America that a black man can't. You know what I mean? Minus, this is the caveat. Once we shake that hell of a mother programming that makes us into this victim because of the shit she couldn't teach us, that's the only thing that makes us a victim. Because she couldn't teach us some things. So now it's harder for us to navigate through the system. Because it's a system, but brothers is navigating through it. Not every black man is playing this victim shit. All right? But let's hear what La Original had to say. It was very important.
She thinks what it is. She's a female. What's going on?
Hey, I'm so happy. I'm like, yo, I'm at work, but like, I want to call in.
I figured you probably work.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna be honest. I said this before on a panel, and somebody was looking at me like I was crazy. Having children is overrated.
It is. With all this shit going on, and
back in the day, way back in our great grandparents' day, when a man could buy a house, a car, support a wife, and 2 kids off of a high school diploma. Back then, I could understand having a family. Inflation and feminism has completely ruined it. And, you know, when...
She is on point. And guys, keep in mind, this is a woman speaking right now. This is a female speaking, guys. You know what I mean? The gig is up. This shit is rival right now. This shit is mainstream. Really. A woman that want to be stupid nowadays, she just want to be that because it's easier for her to be stupid because she's been so stupid so long that it's hard for her to become smart. You know what I mean? Can't nobody act like they don't know what the fuck is going on nowadays. Single mother, modern woman, You know what I mean? White bread, wheat bread, young bread, don't even fucking matter. They know what's going on. You know what I mean?
When you think of things like this, right? What is the point of having a kid? I know that people talk about a legacy, but to be honest, you're not going to really get to see a legacy once you're in the grave anyway.
How you going to see
once you're 6 feet under?
Hey, real talk, real.
She right. Guys, even if you're going to follow, if you're going to live your life, because, I mean, like, I teach y'all, all we do over here, guys, right? Let's keep it with a buck. People get irritated and they get mad. All I teach y'all, I don't teach y'all how to be religious, because I'm not religious. I'm real religious. I teach y'all how to go to the Bible to get your answer. Go to the basic instructions to get your answer, because there ain't no gray area in the basic instructions. You know what I mean? I don't teach y'all how to read. Like, I'm past the reading the Bible. I'm living the Bible, guys. That's the only reason why I get on these panels and I can get on these shows and really give it to y'all the real way. You know what I mean? And really give it to y'all the real deal. Because I'm living the Bible, guys. And I'm telling you, I'm getting the blessings, and it ain't got to be corny. You ain't got to be what? Who told you you got to be this in order to believe in yourself and believe that you are a God and the Holy Spirit in you? Follow that. You know what I mean? That's all we do over here, guys. All we do is teach young men that the Bible, the basic instructions before leaving Earth, is the human being handbook. If you don't know how to be a man, read that book. That book will teach you how to be a man. If you don't know how to be a woman, a conservative, traditional woman, read that book. That's all I do over here, guys. And I put it in a nice, creative way. I show y'all I'm being me. What you see is what you get. No bullshit, no cap. You know what I mean? I ain't no corny preacher, man. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You are no different from me, bro. Just I've never stopped. I never cut myself off from learning. I never cut myself off from learning. And I don't hate nobody, bro. Not the white man, not the black man, not the sister. I don't hate nobody, bro. Because hate is an emotion. And if I can get you to hate, I can control you. And can't nobody control me, bro. Can't nobody control me. If you make yourself a sheep, the wolves is gonna eat you, bro.
Real talk, like you say, you gone. You ain't gonna know nothing. But not only that, say if you still living, how you gonna see a legacy when you ain't allowed to be around your child now?
Yeah, and you want to know something that's crazy? When you posted, I don't know if I sent you the video or if you had just posted it about the guy who was a child molester and they interviewed him. And he was, I think that you might have, I think I sent you the video. It was a man and they were interviewing him and they were asking him what type of, when he's going to pick a child as a predator, right? And you can go on YouTube and look this up. Majority of them will always say that they target children who don't have fathers.
Yeah.
This is why saying you don't need a man is stupid. Now, don't get me wrong, as an adult, you should be able to take care of yourself. Regardless of your relationship status, you should be able to pay you should be able to pay your own bills and you should be able to do that. However,
this is a woman talking to you guys, and for the last time, my ladies, I need y'all to understand this: black, white, brown, yellow, orange, green, guys. Your rights, your ultimate superpower, come when you link with a man. Your rights, all of that, everything y'all fighting for right now, is designed the way it's written up in our human being handbook, guys. So remove your feelings and what you want it to be, because that's why a lot of people don't like our human being handbook, because y'all want it to be some other way. Y'all want it to be the comfort way that you done got comfort in. You know what I mean? Listen, guys, men, if I told you women think they're God and beta males think they're Lucifer, would that make a little bit more sense to you? You get what I'm saying right there? You get how backwards that is? Get how backwards that is, right, guys? You have to keep your eye on the prize and keep your head in that book. That's the instructional manual, guys. You know what I mean? But anyway, no matter the color, guys, evil is evil. Evil is going to be evil.
Yourself. Yourself.
So men need to stop dating women who can't do anything for themselves. Stop dating broke women. Secondly,
that's what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to learn what happened when men stop approaching women. Because women got a lot of cat with themselves. Women got a lot of cat with themselves. So what would happen if men stop approaching women? Because women don't do the approaching now. This is why men is the prize. Because women don't do the approaching. Because we know they scared of rejection. So what would happen if men just went MGTOW, worked on themselves, got their money up, got their mind up, because it ain't even about money, got their knowledge up, took to this red pill, this real biblical red pill, found God. You know what I mean? Then and while the man was doing all that, what the woman be doing? You gotta understand, guys, it's all cap and crab legs, guys. We are heavenly needed, bro. They can't do it without us. And women, your whole rights and existence lies on the man. Your only reason, you're an extension, guys. Women are an extension. Where's the remote control at, guys? I don't have a fucking remote control. But women, picture, you know you got your cable remote, right, guys? Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. Pretty much, this is how it's written, right? This is the family, right? This is the family unit. This is the family unit as one. Hold on, let me get big screen on y'all real quick. This is the family unit, right? Woman. So that man is an extension to man. So that means this is what woman has done. Woman has took themselves from man's protection. This is man right here. So woman is the extension of man. So now woman has took themselves from man and sat here and said, I don't need man. But you're just an extension of man. Man still work. You know what I mean? This phone still gonna this phone still gonna turn on. This phone still gonna be powered by God. And you still gonna be sitting over here talking about what you don't need. You know what I mean? Everything, your whole makeup, your whole existence evolve around linking with a brother, putting you're just a little rib, putting it to a frame. Then it's activated girl power. Y'all girls have activated girl power with no Con Edison, yo. And it looked foolish. It looked foolish, ladies. Stop that. Don't do that. Don't go out like that. But now let's finish listening to the lady, yo. Dope spill.
Right? When it comes to having a child, for you to still say you don't need no man, you sound retarded. It is imperative for children to have a father. And let me say something else. Whether you are single or not, as a woman, you need a man's protection. God forbid somebody tries to rob me or rape me. The chances of me being able to fend off a man by myself is slim to none. You need a man's protection. You should want to carry yourself in a manner to where a man feels like you are worth protecting, whether you are his wife or not. If you carry yourself,
bingo, that's the part that they don't want to do. They want to compete with their friends who's being hoes. So they want to see who can be the hoest. You know what I mean? And they change the rules. It's so hard. It's hard playing it the right way. The right way is the way them basic instructions say it, right? But when people can't do it that way, because it's too hard, they change the whole rules up. So now they'll discredit the basic instructions. They'll find everything to discredit those instructions so they can do their fuck shit and do what they want to do.
Yourself like a lady and you carry yourself with dignity and class and self-respect, that gives a man something to want to protect because he sees you as somebody who's worth protecting. A man's protection is imperative. Why? Because when you do get married, right? That man, and I know that we have different religious beliefs, but according to the Bible, the man is the head. Feminism wants to reverse the roles. Absolutely not. The man is the head. That doesn't mean he's a dictator. That doesn't mean the woman can't speak or she. That's not. People take submission and they mix it around.
Absolutely. Cynthia G said some stupid shit earlier today, and I really don't watch her. She lowers my vibration. I try to stay away from her. I rarely mention this lady name. We know that she is the black Jezebel with the extension of Lilith, but she is the Jezebel. You know what I mean? She said that women like Miss Goodbread and the women, I don't know if La Original got any kids. I don't think so. But she said the women that they will call pick me. And you know what pick me is, guys. Y'all know pick me is just a modern woman term to let government Satan Zaddy know that that woman is a nigga lover or a man lover, a male lover. That's what it is, a male lover. She a man lover. She a man lover. So when you hear another female call a woman a pick me, just know that's a modern woman, and she's calling out. Now, you know how back in the days in slavery, guys, when it was some white folks that wanted to help black folks. Believe it. Get that stupid shit out your head, guys. Get it out. I'm telling you, it was some white folks that wanted to help black folks, right? And when the other white folks saw those white folks try to help black folks, what did they call them? Nigga lovers, right? They said, oh, look, you being a nigga lover. Same shit with this pick me and modern woman and traditional conservative woman. Same exact shit, guys. Same exact shit. But she absolutely right, 100% right.
The man being the head means that he is the leader of the household. He is a protector of the household, of the wife and the children. When you have a man who is leading, when he is in his purpose, in terms of what God says he's leading and he's protecting, he wards off predators.
Feminism.
That man is protecting his children from men who would seek to destroy the mother and the child. Because let's be clear, statistically, children who are molested 9 times out of 10 is by the mother's boyfriend, which is also why you shouldn't bring men around your kids. And that is something that the majority of single mothers do. And I'm saying this because I have seen it with my own 2 eyes. Not all, because I was raised by a single mother who didn't bring no niggas around her kids.
You're right. It's most. Most is right.
And if it wasn't for having a mother who was overprotective, I would be screwed up. Like a lot of these girls are screwed up because they didn't have a father's protection and they didn't have a mother's either. Why? Because majority of the kids that I know, a majority of the adults now, the majority of the women that I know who were touched on by their mother's boyfriend, when they told the mother, she didn't believe them. She stuck up for the man. Or she did know, but well, who's going to pay the bills? You're not going to pay the bills. He's paying the bills. That is...
and then turn around and blame her for him doing it.
Exactly. This is why it is having a man's protection is imperative, because it will literally, if he is living the way he's supposed to, right? Because I know that when to me...
Yo, she on point, yo. Ladies, the attack is on y'all. The attack not on us men. And guys, I need y'all to know that, how important y'all is. The attack not really on us. It never been on us. It's only on us when we engage with them. You see what I mean? When we engage with them, then the attack becomes on us. As long as we control our thirst, because remember, the war always been us versus us, me versus me, not me versus you. It's been me versus me. You know what I mean? Your flesh versus your mind, your spirit, the flesh and the spirit. You know what I mean? And the war always been to resist temptation. Resist temptation. Do not succumb to your flesh. We just let's keep it real now. This ain't got shit to do with white supremacy now. Let's break this thing down now. Let's break this down. Let's go down this rabbit hole now, right? We decided, because we love the hoes. And I used to love the hoes. We all used to love the hoes, right? Right? Now, white supremacy ain't the one that told us to go in the hole and bust in the hole. No. You know what I mean? So this is why we not victims, guys. You got to understand, we're victims of decisions we made because we didn't have the knowledge. You know what I mean? We didn't have the knowledge. We didn't know that sleeping with our sister will cost us 18 years of agony and of a hardened heart to where we can't even shake it. And this is again why I make sure when I go on the panels, I'm uplifting to the brothers, but I'm not going to lie to my brothers. I'm not going to lie to my brothers, because lies don't heal you. Only the truth going to heal you. You know what I mean? But I am mindful that some of our wounds are more open and some of our wounds are more fresher than others. So yeah, a brother that just got took into child support, he don't want to hear that shit I got to say. You know what I mean? Salute to the motherfucking chat, OG CeeLo. Man, listen, CeeLo, I always tell you how much I learned from you. CeeLo's guys is one of the OGs. He could tell you. He could vouch everything I'm telling you right now. I've always been the quiet dude in the cut watching the OGs. Never really chilled with the guys my age. Always chilled with the OGs, gaining this knowledge, bro. Before this shit was on the internet, I was abreast.
Me, when it comes to a high value man, if you don't have a relationship with God, if you are not seeking and striving to please God, I don't care how much money you have. As far as I'm concerned, you are low.
That's a fact. She's on point. I'm gonna play that back. What I tell you guys, this is why I tell you guys. Y'all get mad at me when I get on here and he always talking that God shit. Guys, what y'all need? And then, you know what I mean, when one of your favorite goofy content creators say the shit, then y'all take it as the Bible, and then like, bro, I've been telling y'all this. This shit is gonna spread viral because the Bible, the instructions, bro. Them instructions is what it's about. Everybody know it, bro. Everybody know it. You know what I mean? Now, just because you don't want to sacrifice, because it's going to make you sacrifice something, bro. Y'all heard that beginning song, yo? That beginning song, that used to be me. My whole life used to be geared around making devil music, bro. You know what I mean? Devil music. And I was nice. I gave it all in. Y'all heard that opening track? I gave all that in to help brothers and then little men. I gave all that. I gave that in faithfully, like Abel, threw it right in the fire. So, you know what I mean? Don't ever question my what I'm about, my integrity when it comes to this manhood, brotherhood shit and helping the next generation. I put in the work, I do the work, guys. And that's all I try to get you guys to do. Read your basic instructions. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
Full value. So when you have a man who is striving to please God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Automatically, when he is walking in his purpose and he is putting God first, and he's putting himself and his wife second, because God's order is God first, the husband and the wife second, the children come afterwards. This is why blended families don't work, because how many people do you know are going to put this?
Definitely, Professor is in the house, and y'all, Professor got a program. I met him on Mr. Palmer channel. He got a program for those of you that like to go overseas, that want to go overseas, just want to change your environment, guys. Y'all don't understand how much changing your soil. Remember, I tell you guys, we are plants. We are a plant. And yeah, we're not responsible of where we were planted, right? But you got a window, right, to notice that, wait a minute, my motherfucking flower not growing. Why my shit not sprouting? It's because the soil you are put in is not for you. They don't support you. They're not really about nothing. They don't show. They are victims. You see, they place you around a bunch of victims, and you'll become the victim. Now you'll be talking that white supremacy shit, slowing yourself down. You have to uproot. You have to uproot your seed and plant it in some new soil, guys, and watch you grow. Plant that shit in some new turf of strangers, because strangers is the new family. Strangers care about you more than your family, bro. I'm telling you that. Mark my words. Jot that down.
Responsible of their children, not many. So when you're and there's especially not going to do it when you're not the biological parent. This is why dating single mothers or dating single parents it's redundant. It doesn't make any sense. So when you have a man, when you have a nuclear family, which is the way God intended it for it to be, when you have a man who is serving God and he knows what God is requiring of him as a man, but he also knows the added responsibility that God requires of him when he's a husband, he is literally warding off people who have the spirit of a pedophile, the spirit of a child molester.
And she on point, guys. Guys, it's on us. When we start following God, when we submit to God, everything gonna submit to us. I promise you that, guys. And all that basic instruction gonna show you is how to become a man and have chicks submitting to you, man. I can guarantee you that, guys. Look, I'm no different from you. I'm not that special, guys. I'm not that different from you, guys. God bless me because I follow him and I believe in everything that basic instructions tell me, bro. Ain't nothing that I read and want to make it into what I want to make it into. If I read the shit and it say, yo, stop doing that, or if I read it and it tell me, yo, you shouldn't be cursing. If I could read this, a scripture, and it really hit my heart, like, yo, you gotta stop cursing. Guess what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna stop cursing, bro. I'm not gonna tip my fate and play with my blessing. I got this far not playing with the blessing. So that's all I try to teach you guys, bro. Believe. And when you really look at it, and all it represents is believing you, believing in yourself, and not putting nobody on your pedestal other than him and yourself. But you see, we jump out there loving these hoes. We put the hoe on the pedestal. And automatic wrong, automatic suffering. And some of us suffer through the child support. And it ain't until we go come back to him, because that's what MGTOW is, Romans 12:2. Then we go back to him and he show us the way. And then we wiggle our way out of that. But now we fucking financially frozen and in a hole. So now we got 10 to 15 years of our window that we could have used to elevate, fucked up. When it was the trap is on our sisters. The trap is designed for our sisters. But you see how we engage with the sister being thirst, and now we caught all up in the trap that's set for her.
This is something that women fail to understand. Bitch, you doing it?
My bad. I said I put the wrong one.
It is a man's protection is priceless. You couldn't buy it if you wanted to. And that is something that a lot of women don't understand. Feminism is the worst thing. It is. I really feel like feminism is the manifestation of the Jezebel spirit, and it spread worldwide. Now,
I think, guys, I like her theory and I take her theory, but over here, guys, what I teach and what I really believe in my heart, feminism is the forbidden fruit. Feminism is that fruit that the serpent, which we know is Lilith, a woman, the woman that did not want to be submissive to us in the first place. She thought she was equal to us. Feminism is that sold to our naive women. And that's what feminism is. Feminism is that forbidden fruit. And day after day, more and more women take a bite into it. Some women don't even have a chance. We're going to get into how most women is force-fed that fucking feminism apple because they have a single hell of a mother, guys. So with that said, we're going to go and get into today's video. That was a great warm-up. I definitely had to pay homage to La Original. I felt that spill today because that's every single talking point that we touch on today. Yo, like when I tell you guys the shit going viral, they even got the Christian man. They even got the Christians now shedding some light on it. You know what I mean? It took forever. But y'all saw this today. Y'all saw this going on, floating around on social media today. Let's just go over that while I set up.
This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now. Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families.
J-Lock, you know why they looking at you crazy? Because no black man, because they hear my tone, no black man supposed to know this information. This the information that they know. Because remember, they set the trap. So they know this information. You know what I mean? Though they cannot push us in the trap anymore, it's already set. It has been set. But now to hear of a black brother calling it and telling them how, bro, I'm not a victim and I'm not going to step in the trap that you set. You know what I mean? Not like you're going to push me. You can't force me to get into that trap. And that's why I tell you guys we not a victim. That's why I tell y'all we not victims. We laughing at them. Those that know.
I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. About how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
Word. So he set it on. He popped it off, yo. Salute to my guy XL for sending me that one. You know what I mean? That was some good content right there. We moving right along, yo. I saw this sister on Instagram. I mean, not on Instagram. I saw the sister on WorldStar, and I thought I'd share with y'all. You know what I mean? Real quick joint. Real quick. Nothing long, nothing major. But she hit it dead on, lady. She hit it dead on. And this is kind of what La Original was hitting on. You know what I mean? And this is single mothers, man. This ladies, y'all look at it as bash, like, yeah, it's sad, yo. How y'all gonna treat y'all kids like yo, like when your kids get older, bro, like y'all damn, son, y'all don't care about your kids for real, because this information I have to my son. If I was a female, if I was a single mother, I have my son. Man, I watch every video on me and be doing every single thing I hear, teaching to my son. Like, word, y'all got the kids. You little sissy too.
Best relationship advice in under 30 seconds is, ladies, men are simple. If you feel like he's difficult, it's because he doesn't like you. The only time a man is difficult is when he does not like you. If you feel like you can't get through to him, mama, it's...
And that's a fact, ladies. Please stop calling us cheap, bro. We not cheap. We just don't feel you worth spending money on. And that's no cap. Like, stop that bullshit, yo. Stop that bullshit. We not cheap. We just know, like, yo, your asking price is too high. Cut it out. We real simple. Let's play that back.
The best relationship advice in under 30 seconds is, ladies, men are simple. If you feel like he's difficult, it's because he doesn't like you. The only time a man is difficult is when he does not like you. If you feel like you can't get through to him, mama, it's because he doesn't want to let you in. Move on.
Keep around. Move around, sis. Move around. Salute to my guy, Rogue Sage. Say no to single mothers, especially if you single and childless. And y'all already know how I feel about that. We done had a whole live. The man jumped on this fucking live talking about he loves single mothers. That's a fool. You guys, it's no sense in doing that. It don't make sense. She can't love you. How about that? She can't submit to you because she will always be submitting to her kids. So that automatically fucks up the chain of commands. You know what I mean? That's not a good look. Don't do that. Word. Salute, my guy. Salute the Sage. Word. We got World Class in the building. What up, my guy? World Class, man. Always a pleasure, man. Learn so much from it. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate the donation, y'all. Appreciate the donation, guys. Where we at? All right, we moving right along. We getting into the juice now. Let's get it. It's my favorite part of the show, taking it to the streets. My guy is complicated. Stay on their neck. Let's do it, yo. And y'all go to that last video. It's complicated. He hit me up in the comment section. He hit the thumbs up in the comment section. That's a good brother. Like I said, yo. Like I said, man, we not victims, bro. And there's some good white folks out here. There's some good black folks out here. There's some bad white folks out here. And there's some bad black folks out here, guys. We got to vet all these fuckers. Don't let them fool you. We got to vet all of them. Now, even the women. But let's get into some education now, guys. Let's do this. Why are they so goddamn unapproachable?
If a woman says people find her to be intimidating, is that a good or bad thing?
It depends. Because people say I'm intimidating. So It's like, does that mean like I'm really pretty and that's intimidating? Or do you just think I'm a bitch? Or maybe because of the RBF?
Do you think some men are intimidated by you, and why?
Oh, definitely. My whole life. I'm tall. I consider myself pretty. So a lot of men don't approach me just for that reason, because they're scared of me. They should be.
Because I come off bitchy, very bitchy.
But that's a good thing?
Sometimes.
Wouldn't that make you...
That ain't never a good thing, you big dummy. You big dummy. And mind you, look, it's like the bigger they get, the more angrier they get too. You see the first two, they gave good reasons, logical reasons. I can see why the second one would say that, because I do know a couple of dudes with low value dudes though. They talk about low value dudes, because dudes with some sense and value, you know what I mean? They not gonna approach you anyway, you know what I mean? But the other dudes, man, they thirsty. So they'll come at you. But that second one, not too much, because for some rare reason, dudes only approach the ratchet bitches. The bitches that look like they're about something, they shy away. And we got to stop doing that, guys. We got to stop doing that. If we one of them approaching type dudes, you know what I mean? For all my red pill sleazeball type dudes, make sure y'all wrapping up, strapping up. You know that, because I don't bash no group. Because I'm not in the group. So I don't hate no group. You know what I mean? I fuck with the MGTOWs, I fuck with the free agents, I fuck with the red pills, I fuck with the pump and dumps, I fuck with the Israelites, I fuck with the real pro-blacks, you know what I mean? Fuck them fake pro-black niggas, them little baby mama, hell of a mama raised niggas, them niggas that think they victims. Them niggas, I can't stand. I hate them niggas like I hate the modern woman. Yes. Dislike. You know, my mama would be like, that hate is such a horrible word. So I dislike them though, but y'all know what I mean, because they don't like us, bro. So I don't like nobody that don't like me.
You unapproachable?
Never. Some guys like bitchy.
Do you think most guys like bitchy?
They like dominance, is what I'd say.
So you think that guys want to submit to a woman, or do women want to submit to a alpha male?
I think both.
Are you more flattered or annoyed when a man approaches you?
Can't be both, man.
Annoyed.
Annoyed.
It depends. Like, if they're coming up to me to, I don't know, say something nice, then I'm gonna be flattered. But if they're coming up to me and saying like rude things and just like flirting really awkwardly, then I'm gonna be annoyed.
It's situational.
Yeah, depends.
I think so.
Well,
yo, peep the head game with these women, guys. This is why today's lesson is stop approaching these dummies, yo. Just stop approaching these dummies. These dummies don't know what they want. They're very confusing. And you see, we need understanding. I done told y'all that. We as men, we need understanding. We need to know A plus B gonna get us C. We need to make some sense out of it. Women need attention. So why give them our attention if we never gonna be able to get the understanding, yo? Straight delusional. And they're all programmed to think the same way. They hate when you say all, but they react the same, they respond the same, and they think the same, guys. Peep game, watch this shit.
Then why did you say annoyed though? What was your first
Because usually it's annoying if someone's like, I don't know, coming right up.
Honestly, we should have used a condom.
Like, you know you want all that attention.
We got distracted.
So why would
Honestly, we've been together for a while.
Up to you, it's like, I guess they're forthcoming. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but in my experience, especially,
that's a good thing.
I don't know, like this, like getting like catcalled and shit like that. Annoying.
Annoying, definitely. Agree.
Would you say that the majority of men who approach you catcall or are respectful?
Oh God, I mean, it's a mix of both.
Yeah, I just got catcalled like 5 minutes ago, so it's like a good mix of both, though.
Annoyed. I'm definitely annoyed.
Why is that?
Because they don't know how to approach people.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would men want to approach women today when they no longer have to worry about just being rejected, but also have to worry about being accused of harassment?
So that's kind of effed up. Because
It ain't effed up. Answer the question, Mitch. That's a great question. That's why we got to stop approaching them. And let's see this crab leg run about her mouth right quick. Let's see if she crab leg, guys.
I mean, there's a fine line between trying to pick up on a woman and like forcefully going after her after she already said no.
Right, I agree with that. obviously, if the woman rejects the man, I think he should, leave her alone. Right. But I'm saying, what do you think about a woman basically?
Yo, peep how he gotta reword the question because she had dodged that one. She juked that one, yo. Heisman Trophy style. Heisman, peep this game right here, guys. This is game, guys. Understanding women and rules to modern dating, guys. Just peep game. Peep the bullshit we as men gotta go through. That's why it's time for us to just stop approaching, right? Because they've been taught how to be unapproachable. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants their mother. So their mother don't know how to teach them how to find love. All their mother know how to do is teach them how men ain't shit and how to dodge opportunity. Because that's all they doing. Being unapproachable is just dodging opportunity. You never know where, you know what I mean? Where that hit gonna come from. We never know where that lotto number gonna hit from. And you being unapproachable, you not being a people person, you being antisocial, you being hateful, hating, that's where you miss out on opportunities. And that's why you feel like you're a victim. But you're not a victim. You're just creating some shit in your mind because of shit that you wasn't taught. You know what I mean? You wasn't taught it.
Feeling like basically annoyed that the guy even approached her just to begin with.
I think that's personal issues.
I think social media has them very brainwashed, and I think that they like the attention, whether it's good or bad.
Because men will be mean. Like, why wouldn't a man approach a woman?
Well, what does that mean?
Basically, men see a woman, they see something they like, and they just go for it without thinking. Men do not think. They don't think.
Do you think men are intimidated or dislike when women approach or make the first move?
Hell no. Men like when that shit happens.
So why don't more women do it?
More women or men?
Why don't more women approach?
I think that a lot of women are afraid of rejection.
Man. Bingo! Okay, keep it a buck. But y'all bitches is gonna start tying. We gonna get y'all out of that fear. Yeah. Cause it's too confusing now. All this Me Too shit going on, all this shit crazy, guys. It's time to go our own way, build our mind, body, and soul, and they'll fly. I guarantee you. They're going to pick you then. They're going to approach your ass then. Stop approaching these women, guys. Stop approaching these women. Oh, we got some fellas up. What happened? I hope these ain't some simp dudes that got to go to the shed tonight, man.
And we love that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If a girl walk up to me, bro, she telling me she feeling me, bro, I love that shit, bro. Because a lot of girls, they be playing hard to get in shit, and that shit sucks, bro.
So why don't more women do
it? She preaching to the choir, bro.
Well, in today's generation, yes, most men like to be chased, so they do.
So then why don't more women chase?
Because women don't like it.
Women don't wait.
Living in a weird time.
We're gonna waste our time chasing men. Like, we chase them, they gonna get what they want and waste our time and do it next with the same woman.
Well, how are men not wasting their time chasing women?
Salute to my guy. Gotta. Let's see what you gotta say on that one. Pull that one back a little bit. Gotta.
Waste our time and do it next with the same woman.
Well, how are men not wasting their time chasing women?
Shit, some probably are. Who knows?
Guys will get anything that they can.
Well, I'm just saying, why would women fear rejection if they're far less likely to be rejected?
Because women don't like to feel like they're easy.
Well, a lot of women say they're afraid of being labeled. So my question is, how is labeling women sluts different than women labeling men creeps?
It's no difference, bro. It's the same thing. It's just a double standard, I guess.
Why do some women travel in packs, and do they realize that by doing so, they are making themselves unapproachable?
No, travel.
Bingo. They do that because none of them can attract a man, and a lot of them be 600. Man, they about 400 pounds. All of them together make about 2,000 pounds with the four of them, and they think that is the way they're gonna protect them. Don't nobody want your ass. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want your ass. Where do they get off thinking man going R-word them? Like, we have way more stories of women killing their babies, throwing them in the garbage than we have of a black man R-wording a woman in our environment today. We have way more stories. We have more stories of black men killing black men than a black man R-wording a black woman. I mean, I don't understand. Make it make sense to me. But they all got that same ideology, same old weirdo shit. So they all walk in packs and groups, not knowing that ain't nobody finna talk to you, because you always gonna have that one cock blocking ass female, the ugly one. You know what I mean? Word. And they all be packed together, lumped together. And you might get one joint that's about 2 cheeseburgers away from being like the rest of them. But she aight. You know what I mean? And that's the one you gonna go after. But the big one, the quarter pounder, she's dubbing it. She is dubbing it. She ain't letting you get next to her friend, bro.
Double standard, I guess.
Why do some women travel in packs, and do they realize that by doing so, they are making themselves unapproachable?
No, traveling in pack is for safety.
Do you think women are more...
And you shouldn't have to do it for safety if you can attract a man, or if you dress appropriate. Bingo, bingo. So it be four chicken heads unappropriately dressed, thinking that, man, it's stupid, bro. Thinking that somebody still, if man, listen, I ain't even gonna say that on this.
Open to being approached by a guy.
But it's weird,
I'm a
guys.
transgender
Weirdo
woman,
shit.
and
Weirdo
my
behavior.
dream.
Definitely weirdo behavior, yo. Weirdo behavior. Incredible.
If she meets him when she's alone or in a group?
Probably alone. Probably alone.
I would more appreciate it if he comes towards me in a group respectfully, and because when I'm alone, I don't know how he's gonna approach me, so I feel more safe with them.
Who do you think are the bigger cock blocks, men or women?
Women.
So then would you advise men to avoid approaching girls in groups?
Yo, why she want a crab leg? Yo, answer the question, sweetie. You had me pulling for you too, yo. You had me. I can see little rosy, little ashy, little cheek, rashy little cheeks and shit. Damn, man, you about the crab leg, yo. Come on, you started it off right. You started it off all right.
Who do you think are the bigger cock blocks, men or women?
Women.
So then would you advise men to avoid approaching girls in groups?
Probably, yes.
Who are the bigger cock blocks, men or women?
Probably men. I hate to say it. We like to each other over. If we think we can get laid,
Oh my God. Here he go, man. That's strike one. That's strike one. Here he go. I disagree with that. We know, we heard it from the female mouth already. Females are the biggest cock blockers. You know what I mean? Men get mad and they go off in private, but we ain't gonna just jump out there. You know what I mean? Most of us. You know what I mean? You have your exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, women cock block. Look what they doing now. They're sabotaging each other now. The old women is sabotaging the young women with this stupid ass agenda and this stupid ass narrative. You got to count that. That counts. That's the ultimate sabotage. So, you know what I mean? They hell yeah. They cock block. They cock blocking right now. The ones, the spoil you milks, the ones where they expired last year, they cock blocking on them other milks. They want they want the young milk to spoil you too.
Each other over, sorry.
Why are there women who say they go to clubs only to dance and not be approached by men?
I mean, for a lot of the times we do, like, we want to have a good time and go out. Like, I'm taken, and I still love to go shake my ass at a bar with my friends. So I love.
Understand, guys. Title's going title. Salute the dirty folks. I go check them out. Title's going title, guys. Y'all be looking at Sierra like, oh, you gotta understand, yo, these women, how they was designed. Y'all be giving women, y'all be, I don't know how most men be looking at women. Most men be worshiping women like it. And it come from that hell of a mother shit. But these women were designed, guys. These women were designed to please us, guys. They was designed to please us, man. It was designed to please us, carry the babies. You know what I mean? And that's not being chauvinistic and all of that. It's the truth, guys. It's the facts. I go to the basic instructions, bro. In the basic instructions, that's the fact, bro. That's the fact. We was sitting there on the rock, mad, because the other dumb bitch, Lilith, she ran off on us. You know what I mean? And the three angels went to go get that bitch. So we sitting there on the rock, and we lonely, and God tap us on the shoulder like, yo, I'm gonna make you another chick. You feel me? I'm gonna make you another chick, bro. So that's how that go. That's how that work, man. So they capping crab legs.
Love going to dance with my girls.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if women didn't like being approached by men, why wouldn't they just go to gay clubs?
Got her.
I don't really.
Got her. Great fucking question. Let's play that back and let it rock. Great fucking question.
And go out. Like I'm taken, and I still love to go shake my ass at a bar with my friends. So
I love going to dance with my girls.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if women didn't like being approached by men, why wouldn't they just go to gay clubs?
I don't really find.
Right, you don't go to gay clubs because you ain't got no men to engage with you. You like the male attention. So why cap and eat crab legs? You see how I don't need a man. But you like to use. You see, this is great. That was great questioning, great wording, great stuff. It's complicated. It exposes how remember I told y'all on that last live where they clip your wings and they be like, yo, fly. Remember it was me and Miss Gibran, and I told y'all that. Like, yo, they like to clip your wings and they be like, fly. That was an example of that. I have to play that back again so that I'm going to play it straight through so you can see the delusion in modern women and how they were raised to be all about them, to make everything all about them. That's a selfish mindset. Peep game.
Dance with my girls.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if women didn't like being approached by men, why wouldn't they just go to gay clubs?
I don't really find that would be that much fun.
So what makes it fun because they're straight men?
Nothing about the straight men is fun. I just think if you go to a gay club, then
look at her friend with the big mouth fitting to come in and try to clear the shit up for her. But you can't clear it up for her. Point blank and period. You don't go to the gay club, bitch, because you ain't getting free drinks in the gay club, because ain't no men thinking about your ass. You gonna go to the straight club so you could trick off, get niggas to trick off, buy you drinks, and you still don't give them nothing, and you could dangle your little ass in front of them. Keep it 100 and stop the cap and crab legs, guys. I hope y'all exactly free drinks, XL Pro. Exactly. That's why they don't go to the gay club. You know what I mean? Funny ass people, yo.
obviously I don't. First of all, I don't think it's respectful.
She don't think it's respectful. Wow, it is funny.
To the people that are gay, because they're obviously going to the gay club looking to find a relationship, and you are a straight female looking to just have a good time with your friends, and I don't think it's respectful to them to go to
Can I
the
just
club.
ask you one more follow-up question about that? Why is it that gay people go to gay clubs to find a relationship, but straight women go to straight clubs not to find a relationship, but just to have fun by themselves with their girlfriends?
I think it all.
Got her. Yeah, she just walking in it, guys. Good, Brad. She walking in it, yo. She walking in it, yo. We need a crowd for that. We need a class for that. Got her. Let's see what she said.
A relationship, and you are a straight female looking to just have a good time with your friends, and I don't think it's respectful to them to go to
Can
the
I just
club.
ask you one more follow-up question about that? Why is it that gay people go to gay clubs to find a relationship, but straight women go to straight clubs not to find a relationship, but just to have fun by themselves with their girlfriends?
I think it also just comes down to whether you're in a relationship or not, and if you want to support your friends and hang out with them while they're single, I think that's okay, as long as you respect your relationship.
No, bitch.
It's also a breath of fresh air when you like go to a club and you don't have a constant amount of.
Yo, this bitch look like Roddy Piper daughter. we already know what time it is with you. She looked high as a kite too, high as a kite, and she had to come save her friend because her friend was getting killed. Her friend was getting killed. Great fucking questioning, yo. Great fucking questioning, yo. Absolutely, yo. Unbelievable, yo. KO. KO.
To respect your relationship.
It's also a breath of fresh air when you like go to a club and you don't have a constant amount of guys coming up to you and you're just like having fun with your friends.
Yeah, because they definitely want to have like some guys like actually give them that attention. Like I really think it's for the drinks though. Like they don't want to pay for shit.
At the same time, women do like the attention of things as well, in my opinion. Like we like to feel like we're cute and we're beautiful and we are approachable in a sense. But at the same time, like gay clubs are limited as well. Like you said, like there's not that many gay clubs in the area, but there are just straight clubs, normal clubs everywhere you go. So either way.
Why is it if a man...
Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you, yo. You see how the cuter they are, the more secrets they're unveiled. They're unveiled, yo. The cuter ones are unveiled. It's the real stone cold ugly ones that be trying to hold on to the secrets of the stupid sisterhood, yo. But the cute ones will be let some little jewels out the bag every now and then. Let's see what this little hot hoe about to say, because she just looked like a hot mess, bro. You can already tell with that top.
And approaches a woman at a bar or a club, there's a good chance her friend is going to rescue her.
Because she finds that man to be unattractive for her friend. So she should be there to rescue.
But why would you let another female pick your potential mate? Like if her word is that bond, she's that smarter than you, right? I thought you was a strong sister. I thought you was strong and independent. I mean, you're not that independent if you letting people pick your mate. You know what I mean? Weirdo shit. This the weirdo shit, guys.
Why are women against being controlled by men, but have no problem being controlled by other women?
Because we've been controlled by men for years and years, and now no more.
Well, then why would they be okay with women?
Yo, these bitches ain't have fathers. How they been controlled for men by years? Like, you see the dumb shit they go off of? They dead ain't have fathers. They had no father figure in their life. And they talking about they been controlled by men for years. How? Make it make sense. And they all think like this, guys. They all think like this, bro. This little girl right here, this bitch right here, the worst thing she been through is 9/11. That she could say she lived to see, like 9/11. Anything before 9/11, we can't talk about. We don't know it. We already know that our history is false. Everything is fake. You know what I mean? Everything is fake. Everything is what we want, what they want us to believe. From the Martin Luther Kings to the Malcolm X's, good bread, sorry. I don't want to offend anybody that took in any beliefs from those people. I mean, it's not an attack on you guys. This is just, we're emotional, intelligent over here. Nowhere in the world they're gonna put a black man, a so-called black man name on a street or give him a holiday if he ain't do their bidding. Now remember, the victors write the history. The victors write the history. You know what I mean? Talk to the Indians, talk to the Native Americans, and see their story. Their side not gonna match what they chug down our neck in these schools. Guarantee you that. Just like that Bible don't match what Black history say. Our Black history is in that Bible.
Controlling them.
Why not?
Well, why would you be okay with anybody controlling you?
That's a good question. But women are just smarter, so they should be the ones making.
Hold on. Yeah, we gonna cook.
But have no problem being controlled by other women.
Because we've been controlled by men for.
Hold on.
Sense. But at the same time, like gay clubs are limited as well. Like you said, like there's not that many gay clubs in the area, but there are just straight clubs, normal clubs everywhere you go. So either way.
Why is it if a man approaches a woman at a bar or a club, there's a good chance her friend is going to rescue her?
Because she finds that man to be unattractive for her friend. So she should be there to rescue.
Why are women against being controlled by men, but have no problem being controlled by other women?
Because we've been controlled by men for years and years, and now no more.
Well, then why would they be okay with women controlling them?
Why not?
Well, why would you be okay with anybody controlling you?
That's a good question. But women are just smarter, so they should be the ones making the decisions and stuff.
If women are...
She is a whole dummy, yo. She is a whole dummy. And salute to the professor for the $20, yo. Thank you, my G. He said, while putting out fires, I'm oppressing her. You see what I mean? But you know the history shows. The history shows. I went over the history. In fact, me going over the history got me attacked by a so-called black pro. You know what I mean? Because he didn't know. The black pros didn't know that the white guys was out there in the street actually putting cigar burns on women, their women, on white women who wanted the Margaret Singers and the Elizabeth Stantons of the world who wanted to push this women right to vote shit. That's what it all come down to, guys. The Bible say women submit to man. The man have votes. We as men, we have our voting rights. White men, black men, we have voting rights. Now, I mean, don't worry about who got it first. We have our voting rights as men. Women don't have no rights. Only white women have rights. You know what I mean? So this is why this strong and independent shit is stupid and it's foolish, because it goes against the patriarch. It goes against what we represent over here, guys. You know what I mean? She's crazy. These women is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Smarter than men, why do they keep opening up their legs and believing men's lies?
God,
that's a good question. That's a good question.
Stop.
I'm about to say I do it for entertainment purposes.
Okay.
Whoa, I knew it. Hold on, class. We got a hoe in the house. We got a hoe in the house. I called to see. And I know we got some modern women's like, he always judging. He always judging. It's in the eyeballs. It's in the eyeballs in that shirt. It's in the eyeballs in that shirt. Let's hear it. From her mouth to our ears. She's a hoe.
Why are women against being controlled by men, but have no problem being controlled by other women?
Because we've been controlled by men for years and years, and now no more.
Well, then why would they be okay with women controlling them?
Why not?
Well, why would you be okay with anybody controlling you?
That's a good question. But women are just smarter, so they should be the ones making the decisions and stuff.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep opening up their legs and believing men's lies?
That's a good question.
This is the realest answer she gave.
I'm about to say I do it for entertainment purposes.
Okay.
Same reason why men go get escorts. Sometimes us women just have to do what we gotta do.
Are you more flattered or annoyed?
No. She kept it a stack. She kept it a stack, good friends. That's crazy, yo. You see what I mean? But in order to do that, you gotta be approachable. You see how they cap? So they're approachable when it comes to slinging that thing. When it comes to selling that butt, they're approachable. But any other time, they're not approachable.
When a man approaches you?
It's still flattering to me, but like I'm not like if I'm not into it, I'm not trying to do that. So I'm just like, thank you, but I'm not. Like I just politely reject. So
when would be an appropriate time to approach a woman?
That's honestly such a hard question because
That's
women
a good question. It ain't hard. Ain't nothing hard about that question. He asked the question.
Different stages of their lives all the time. Some women like to go out by themselves, have a good time with their friends. Some women go out and they're single and they want to be approached. So that's like, there's really not even an answer for that question because everyone.
Right, guys. You see, this is more and more we digging into the rabbit hole of why we need to stop approaching these women, guys. It's getting more and more dangerous for us to approach these women. We will not be doing no more how to approach women videos over here at the channel. You know what I mean? When we get back into our dating and relationship. Because don't be approaching these women, bro. Nah. You just heard her. You heard her for yourself. And these are the ones that have some look value. You know she dumb as a doorknob. The more you know she dumb as a doorknob. But if the ones that have look is speaking this, imagine the ugly ones, guys.
One's so different.
Well, it's obviously pretty clear that, you know, a lot of women don't like to be approached when they're like walking to their car in a parking garage.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So we know when not to approach them.
Yeah.
When is it okay to approach?
I think it's okay to approach a woman and at least try to approach a woman. If they're out and about, like if they were going to a bar, going to a club. But like you said, I would definitely not try to approach a woman if they're like at a grocery store or something like that. That's just not a time to do that because we're just living our life.
If either of you were looking for a quality man, where would you expect to find one?
I think a grocery store would be prime.
And
yeah, I agree with her. I agree with her.
We're not about to we don't want that to happen. Like we're just because we're there in a public space doesn't mean that we are approachable to date you.
How should a man approach a woman if he wants a relationship versus he just wants sex?
Yo, again, salute to y'all. Yo, YouTube keep with these ad shit. That just mean they pushing me through the algorithms and they trying to get their eat on off of me before I even get a chance to eat off the fucking stream, yo. That's how devilish YouTube is. But again, salute to the chat. Salute to the good brothers. Y'all really showing out today. And I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all, guys.
Okay, so if a man wants a relationship, you definitely got to put on your A game. I would approach it by taking him out. Tell him, hey, you're gorgeous, give him a compliment, taking him out, and you got to go for the kill, like as you approach them in person or the very next day after you get their number. Be direct. Don't text them for 3 weeks trying to get to know them. You take them out. And I would say even the same for if you just want to have sex, but you can put on a little facade if you want to have sex, but for a relationship, you want to vet the woman. You want to make sure the woman that you're trying to get at is, it checks all the boxes. You know, she's high standards, you know?
What does it mean to have game?
It just means that you got like you know how to talk to women and approach them in a manner where they don't feel like annoyed or creeped out.
My definition of game is that you got to show every woman that you're interested in dating and or hooking up with that you are the prize and she's lucky that she's met you.
If women want men to
a whole hundred, man. Preach, bro.
Just be themselves, why is approaching women a skill men need to learn? Why does he need game?
Oh, well, that's on him. If you're not unconfident about coming up to me, I'm not going to want to talk to you.
Because women are...
Hold on, let me play that back, yo. That was a damn good question, yo. A damn good question.
And she's lucky that she's met you.
If women want men to just be themselves, why is approaching women a skill men need to learn? Why does he need game?
Oh, well, that's on him. If you're not unconfident about coming up to me, I'm not going to want to talk to you.
Because women are lying. Women don't want men to be themselves. That's just something that they've been told through Disney, fairy tale, lies, and the media.
For most men, they can't be themselves. They have to lie or do something else or put on facade for women. Women say they want you to be honest. Women say they want you to tell it like it is, but you know that's a damn lie. They don't know what they want.
Why do we keep asking men to have game when approaching women and instead ask why modern women are so unapproachable?
Well, it's
great fucking question, man. Great question.
It's one of those things I like to say, two things can be true at the same time. If you don't have game, a woman will not talk to you. And the reason why women seem unapproachable is because most men don't have game.
Women are super, in this day and age, super entitled. They'll be like, a girl will be a 4 or 5 walking around thinking she's like a 9 or a 10. Super delusional.
Why is that?
Probably society. Probably just...
And that's why I'm going to always be myself. Salute to you, Supreme 10. We're going to always be ourselves, good brads. We're going to always embrace opposition in life. You know what I mean? Because we know we doing the work to put us in a better position, or we doing the work to get us out of the position that we in. But we gonna embrace that motherfucker, and we gonna be ourselves, because these bitches running around being whoever the fuck they think they is, and they not that. So we ain't going into that delusion. We gonna come up out of that Tupac thug life. I'm a thug. Oh, we gonna come up out of that comfort. We gonna throw that ego in the fire, bro. Nah, we're not gonna be like our brother Kane. Our brother Kane, you know what I mean, with the feminist ideology that he could have everything. He could believe everything. He could do whatever he want. Nah, we gotta throw it into the fire. You know what I mean? That old ego and get what God got. Remember, in order to get our new chew toys, we gotta get rid of that old dog chew toy, man. He got the new toys waiting for you too. You just gotta get rid of the old ones.
Not having the right values, not having the right leadership or upraising.
How do you think that will end up working out for most women?
Poorly, for sure. I mean, you guys can see it. You could probably see it today with all the single women out there.
I don't think modern women are unapproachable. I think it's the way that men come up to them.
Well, why are women so quick to assume the worst?
Because of all the stuff that has happened with men over years.
Break it down. Please break it down, bro. Break it down for me. It's complicated.
So how are men and women ever supposed to get together if women assume the worst in men?
That's something for a man to figure out.
Well, doesn't that also affect women if women don't want to die lonely old cat ladies?
No, because I can easily find a man that will approach me in a good way where I won't feel creeped out, where I want to talk to him.
Man, you're not. You're going to find you a simp. Somebody that's going to pay you to bend you over, pump and dump. Hopefully they wrap up. Matter of fact, you're going to let them, you're going to make sure they wrap up, because these don't be the women that's fighting for the abortion. These women, they could care less about this Roe versus Wade, Roe v. Wade. These bitches bust it open. They make sure you ain't getting them pregnant because they ain't fucking the next customer's bag or product up. Know what I mean? So it be them educated lame girls. It be them educated lame sisters that be fucking up that be killing them babies. You know what I mean? It be the Cynthia G's in this world.
Stuff. Rather than a man just being like all up in my face.
So would you say that women have more advantages in the dating market than men do?
No, men have more of an advantage.
Well, didn't you say that don't women have the privilege of being more picky because they have more options?
No, I think men are probably the pickiest when it comes to picking up.
How so?
They always want a girl that fits the now. Like, she has to look like.
Yo, now I'm gonna agree with her on a sense that she's talking now. She done channeled into dealing with her ballers. She's talking about from experience of dealing with high value men that have value. When I say high value men, guys, I'm not talking the way Kevin Samuels said it, because I disagree with that. With that, I'm talking high energy men, the alpha male energy men. You know what I mean? The builders. You know what I mean? Women know the builders from the fakers, from the Tupacs. They know. You know what I mean? They know the Jay-Z's from the Tupacs. They definitely know. You know what I mean? So she's speaking from experience of the being with Jay-Z's and shit. She know that we're not settling for ugly chicks, and we got all of the options. Like we got all the options. Honestly, like even if I was ugly, like say I was an ugly dude, but with the way my money positioned, I could still get a bad chick. Ugly chick in the marketing game, in the data market cannot get a dope dude, cannot get an alpha male. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? If you're a dude that need to work on your value, you might not understand what I just said. You know what I mean? But those are my guys that is at maximum value, level 10 with it. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Is that because they all addicted to the money. They all addicted to the money. So a nigga with money, and no matter how he look, is valuable. You know what I mean? It's valuable.
What everyone else wants, rather than just a really pretty woman that might not be like top tier of what Instagram standards are.
Do you think it's true that men often look for trophy wives and women often look for sugar daddies?
No, I think men they always want a girl that's like a Kim Kardashian. With
So don't.
That's a lie. Now she's ducking accountability. Let's play that back.
Everyone else wants, rather than just a really pretty woman that might not be like top tier of what Instagram standards are.
Do you think it's true that men often look for trophy wives and women often look for sugar daddies?
No, I think men they always want a girl that's like a Kim Kardashian. With
So
a fat booty
don't
and
men
stuff.
want the hottest woman they can afford, and women want the richest man she can attract?
No, because I don't know.
This is what happened when you be with niggas for money. Because you're gonna end up with niggas, you're gonna end up with dusty niggas, you're gonna end up with high value niggas, alpha male niggas, right? And you gonna be conflicted now. Because now she reading from the dusty nigga playbook. I mean, because only dusty niggas want women like Kim Kardashian. Only beta males want women like Kim Kardashian so they can live out their dreams and their fantasies. Real niggas don't want nothing to do with Kim Kardashian, sweetheart. Real niggas ain't trying to fuck with no Kim Kardashian. So you wrong. And why would you mention Kim Kardashian? You're a black sister, sis. You see it, but they'll call me a white supremacist. They'll say I'm working for the white supremacists. But the first girl this black sister called name out her mouth that all the men want is Kim Kardashian. And you're wrong, bitch. We'd settle for Ashanti. And y'all stay tuned. I got some shit coming out tomorrow on Ashanti's stupid ass, man. She's a dummy, yo. Because we gonna throw money at you. If you acting like a hoe, if you acting like a stripper, we throwing bands at you, B. Fuck you mean don't throw no money at you and you up there acting like a stripper. But we gonna get into that tomorrow, guys. So y'all stay tuned. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. All we do is uncomplicate the common sense over here. And we learn how to stay and become emotional intelligent. Because that's what it's about. Once they get you to hate and they can control your emotions, they get you to spin and they get you to stay stagnant and they get you to buy in to consumerism and all that other dumb shit. Poverty.
I'm not speaking for all women. I don't want the
I'm not
richest
saying
man.
all women, but isn't that generally true? Isn't that more true
Well,
than
it's
it's
a stereotype, yeah.
Well, isn't it more true than it's untrue?
No, it's a stereotype.
So you think it's more untrue than it's true?
It's a stereotype.
So then, aren't certain stereotypes a stereotype for a reason?
There are stereotypes for the wrong reason.
Okay, so what do you think most men want?
They want a girl that they can control.
So what do most women want?
A man that would treat them right and love them.
Right. And when you talk about a man wanting a woman he can control, would you say that he wants a woman he can control, or do you think he just wants a woman who's cooperative?
No control. Because I can be cooperative, but I'm also not going to let you talk to me the wrong way.
Right. But at the same time, don't you think that a lot of women want to control their man?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. See, and that comes from a lack of father. That comes from a lack of father figure. Because just because a man correct you, don't mean he talking down to you. And you see that in niggas too. You see that in these hell of a sons. Because a nigga get on here and be like, and say a fact and state a fact, it'll trigger a hell of a son. Because he's raised to believe the same thing that his moms believe. That facts could, or somebody talking down to you. They talking down. No. Correction is correction. You know what I mean? Correction is correction. And criticizing is criticizing. But correction is correction, yo. Especially when it's a fact. We got to get out of that habit, guys. Let's stop hating folks. And let's start mimicking and throwing away what we don't need and using what we need. You know what I mean?
And vice versa. And it's wrong either way.
I agree. But I'm just saying that, don't you think that, men also want someone who's going to respect him and be loyal and love him?
Yeah. And women want that too. And if they don't do it, then vice versa, it's wrong.
Right, but I'm just saying, like when you talked about it, I mean, weren't you just stereotyping men the same way that you said it's wrong to stereotype?
No.
So it's not wrong to stereotype when you talk about men, but it's wrong to stereotype when we talk about women?
Exactly.
Isn't that a double standard?
No.
Why would men approach women?
No, if that wasn't a crab leg, that was the biggest crab leg in this video. Yeah, she gets the Krabby Patty Award for this live right here.
Who are so quick to assume the worst.
Well, you can't read anybody's mind, so you just approach them all. But I always like to say, women usually send choosing signals. So if you see a woman that you're interested in, just go stand next to her at the bar. If she's interested, she'll give you a choosing signal like hi or smile at you. And if she's not interested, they usually just get up and go away. But if she's next to you for a minute or so, strike up a conversation. But don't say nothing dumb like, hello, beautiful, or can I buy you a drink? Look around. Maybe she has something nice. Oh, that's a nice purse you have. Or what do you think about what's on TV? Keep it casual. Never lead with your wallet, your clout, or compliments. Those are the biggest turnoffs when you walk up to a woman.
And he was on point with the end there, but he did a lot. We ain't finna do all that, none of that. We ain't finna do none of that. It's 2022. You know what I mean? 2020 was the year that woke us all up. 2020 was the year that put our vision on point. We all got on point. 2020 was the year of vision. 2021 was the year where we were supposed to go to the crib and gain the knowledge, gain his red pill teachings, which is this, that's in them instructions. 2022, we supposed to be working. We supposed to take all what we saw and all what we learned and put it together. Guys, remember, our biggest enemy is ourselves, and it's our financial literacy. It's understanding money, understanding how money works. All right, don't take money too serious. Money is just a tool that moves value. All right, guys, and when you get to learn money and the financial literacy, and you gain financial freedom, that heart is going to open up. It's not going to be as hardened as it is. You know what I mean? Right now, you can educate your way out. Remember, I tell you, in order to earn, you got to learn and then remove the L, guys. And that's our problem. See, school didn't teach us how to learn. School didn't teach us how to learn. School taught us how to obey. So now it's on us. It's on us to change the laws of our mind, guys. That means to learn how to learn. I mean, when we learn how to learn and take in new information and apply it to ourselves, then we will see that we not no victim, guys. We not no victim at all. We not a victim. So, guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all much. I do got one more video to go out with, take y'all on the outskirts with. Let's do that now. You know what I mean? Y'all stretch, relax, because I'm gonna show y'all when they not so unapproachable. You know what I mean? I got to show y'all when they not so unapproachable. You know what I mean? Because not at all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They not always unapproachable. You know what I mean? But in fact, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta bear with me. Y'all in a rush tonight? If y'all in a rush tonight, if y'all not in a rush tonight, put a 1 in the chat, because I actually got 2 videos. I got my girl Love Dorsey giving some mom advice, giving some single mother advice. You know what I mean? Or everything that she gonna recap the whole live for us. So if y'all not in a rush, just put a 1 in the chat so I know y'all not in a rush. If you know what I mean, if I don't see no 1s, then I know y'all in a rush. I'm boring. I done bored y'all to death. You know what I mean? So it's time to go. But put a 1 in the chat. Let me get to this last video right quick. Hopefully it's not the last. Shit, if I see mad 1s in the chat, then I might keep going with shit. I ain't in no rush. Shit, it been a hell of a night. It's been a hell of a night, man. Hell of a Monday too, man. Daycare popped it off. I mean, the court popped it off. Daycare came through. You know what I mean? Yeah, we at the school, guys. I should have had this one ready, but I didn't know we was gonna actually be flowing like this. Like we flowing right now, guys. So it's only right. It's only right I show y'all when they not unapproachable. You know what I mean? By now, y'all should know when they not unapproachable. And y'all know me. Y'all know Mr. Goodbread. Y'all know Mr. Goodbread gonna have some old funny shit. You know what I mean? Y'all already know Mr. Goodbread a fool. He a whole fool. He a troll. He a troll. Yep. So, you know what I mean? Let's get it. This is when they not unapproachable, guys. And we got my man on the commentary. Funny ass nigga. Let's get it.
Avenue, just 3 miles from downtown Detroit. What in the world is going on here? This is no movie, Jack. They're not shooting an ad for Victoria's Secret. Those are hookers. Get this, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And the hookers, they're...
Guys, speak the commentary on this, y'all. The commentary crazy. But they not unapproachable. And look, these are the same women that be screaming about how unprotected they are. How the black man don't protect the women, his sisters. And you see the white women out here too. That's why I tell you guys, it's evil is in all colors and all shades. Look at this hot shit here. These are our unprotected sisters, yo. Our unprotected white breads and wheat breads. Look at them. But men don't protect them.
They're not your neighborhood crackheads. Is it pretty obvious these girls are imported?
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of them look like models.
And they're blatant as hell. They strut around like they own the streets. If a simple wave doesn't do the trick, they'll crank it up a notch. It's an X-rated freak show. But if you're trying to make a living or raise kids here, it's not entertaining.
It feels like we're getting dumped on. And it makes me mad. I'm just mad.
By 6:45, the hookers are nearing the end of an all-night shift. Suddenly, our undercover camera catches a bizarre scene unfolding. Men start showing up in Cadillacs, most with out-of-state plates. They buzz around.
Yo, the commentary is ill, though. Yo, good for us. The commentary not ill, son. Yo, I'm crying.
Herding the women like cattle right into the middle of the street. Before long, they're on foot, chasing the hookers around, hurling insults and threats. These women aren't afraid of the cops, but the men and the caddies strike fear into their hearts. So who are these guys? Neighborhood vigilantes? Not by a long shot. Keep watching, you'll get the picture, and it's not a pretty one. Right now, let's back it up a few hours to the beginning of their shift.
Hey, yo, welcome to Detroit, where the play is played.
It's a Friday night at Michigan and Livernois. They start showing up around midnight. Neighbors have seen the men in the Cadillacs dropping them off. Are you starting to get the picture? The girls are all decked out in kinky outfits. They don't leave much to the imagination. Look at this. She's flashing cars, but why bother? Even with a top on, she's showing way too much for TV. Remember, this isn't some back alley. It's one of Detroit's busiest streets. And most of the sex goes on in cars, on side streets. People in this neighborhood are constantly finding used condoms in the street.
The police, they either they can't do anything or they're not wanting to. I don't know which one it is.
The police know it. The police is a part of this shit. All the police got to do is keep writing them tickets so that they can keep feeding that machine, that economy, yo. This is a business. They know what they did by removing those fathers out of them cribs. Guys, that's where their attack is at, guys. They stole our kids from us, yo. They don't want us. They don't want God. They don't want the man. They don't want the man. God left us in charge, bro. They don't want us to protect our kids, bro. They don't want us to protect our kids. It's all of them against us, bro. Single mothers included, bro. They all included, bro. That's white supremacy.
The police are out there, but let me put it this way. If this was a war, the cops would be General Custer. They're clearly understaffed and overwhelmed. See for yourself through the lenses of our undercover cameras. 1:20 a.m. The hookers have been out there for more than an hour. Detroit cops roll in and start writing tickets. Problem solved? Nah, the hookers keep right on rolling. A half hour later, the cops make a curtain call. This time they fill up a paddy wagon and haul them off to the police station. They're under arrest, but not for long.
Right, they'll be back out. He just locked up about 10 hoes. So they're about $50 each. That's about $500 right there. You know what I mean? $5,000 right there. And they good. And they'll let them back out. Then they'll go scoop them back up. You know what I mean? And that's the cycle. Same way. That's why I tell you, prostitution is the female version of selling drugs. The same thing that they do to the guys. They give us the drugs, let us sell. We get it hot. We get the block popping. Then they'll come around, take us in. Take all the shit, take our money, take the drugs, let us out, do the same shit. And you know that. So you're not a victim if you choose to do that. Because there's other routes. Because you choose to do that, or because these bitches choose to be on the street selling their ass. We're not gonna run with they're victims. No, because you know why they're not victims? Black people get scholarships for schools now. You know what I mean? We get scholarships just like white kids. You know what I mean? If we work for our result, we get the result. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing a white person got that we can't get in this world today, right now. What is it? 7/18/2022. 9/12 Eastern time, New York time, bro. I'm telling you that. So miss me with the dumb shit, guys. This is our enemy. That our enemy is the fact these single mothers are being used by government Satan Zaddy to keep us from our kids, to keep us from getting the next generation this knowledge, this shit that we talking about right now on this live. You know what I mean, guys? Make sure y'all share the live. For those of you that's admins and groups, share this in your group. This need to get out.
2 hours later, they're back, out on bond. Now it's worse than ever. The circus goes on and on and on, long after the sun comes up. So why can't the cops just get out there and clean this up? I've asked, and I've heard a lot of excuses. For one thing, Detroit has a $50 bond for hookers. But the cops say even if they did hold on to them, the judges would let them go anyway, because there just aren't enough jail cells. But you know what? The people who live around here are getting tired of excuses. Can you blame them?
You don't see this in Dearborn. You're not seeing it in Livonia. You're not seeing it in Westland. It's coming here.
And it's been going on for far too long. I first exposed this problem 2 years ago. My investigation got the attention of the Detroit City Council. They voted to double the fines and jail terms for hookers.
People were telling me their witness.
Yo, you can't even say that. Prostitution is their first option. That's their first option. These bitches is doing it at 17, man. Where make sure you go back on the channel. We done interview 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds. That's their first option, bro. They be on the strip early. They don't want to work. That's why feminism is dead. Feminism can't work if the women don't outwork the men. Feminism only really got lit because the men were on drugs in the 80s, and the women really, most of the majority of the black women were really outworking the men. So that's why it was able to spread and move the way it did. But this generation, it's over. It's over. They not outworking shit. And feminism died. Feminism dead, y'all. Feminism dead, guys. We playing ourselves. As long as we stop approaching these dummies, they lost. They lost. They gotta go to God. They gotta go back to God. You know what I mean? We want them to go back to God before they come see us anyway, so that they can know they self. They won't be in this delusion. Stop fucking with these bitches, bro.
Seeing sex acts in front of their houses. They're finding condoms in the street.
My reports even got national exposure on the Montel Williams show.
Now, this report has changed some of the things and the ways the police handle the reports though in Detroit.
Absolutely. We're not done yet. We're going to keep pushing it.
And that's why our undercover cameras are out here again. Because 2 years later, Detroit still has a $50 bond for hookers. And not only is the problem still here, it's worse than ever. It needs to be cleaned up for the people who are trying to raise families and run businesses in this area. And how about the prostitutes? Aren't they victims too? Do you really think they want to be out here in these ridiculous outfits having sex with strangers? I can tell you this, wherever you see the hookers, these guys in the Cadillacs are hovering nearby. And it's clear from our undercover video, they've got some kind of hold on these women.
The thing about good men is that they're very
They said run
difficult
for us, B. That got me in here crying, yo. These Mondays be having me rolling. Y'all don't even understand how much fun I be doing it. I be having, yo, here with y'all, yo. And we be learning in the process, you know what I mean? Word, guys. Should be fun, yo. Yo, word, Steve, yo, you know about that over there, right? You know that's your area right there, my God. My God. Word. Still no sound? Still no sound, guys? Yo. Still no sound? What about now? All right, we good. I forgot the YouTube got the lag and shit. All right, so y'all popped out. So we gonna go 2 more. I got a sister that, you know what I mean, from a while ago. We used to share ideas from a long time ago, guys. Like I'm talking like 4 years ago. And you know what I mean, she been on it. And this just goes to show you it's not a color thing, guys. This is one of my white breads right here. Real conservative sister. You know what I mean? Real conservative sister. Candace Owens put me on to this chick right here, man. Word. No cap, no flex. And she gonna say some things, yo. She gonna say some things, guys.
So while I have a few minutes, I want to get a video up today. A little incident just happened in the grocery store that I was at. An incident that happens all the time. And that's me witnessing a mother treating her child like crap. It's more common with single mothers, I find. Most single mothers that I come across treat their children like garbage. They just lack the basic mothering instinct to nurture, to have empathy, just to be emotional and to love their children, just, to be sweet and kind and gentle to their children. Most of the time, these women are very masculine. They're very vulgar. This is women of all races. This is women from all over the country. I've lived in different cities. I've seen this everywhere. Okay. I've seen this with women that are also with the father in a relationship as well, but I see it more with single mothers, and I witness it on a daily basis. This particular incident just happened 5 minutes ago. I just got in my car at the grocery store. I was in there to get something to cook, and I'm standing in line. There's a single mother in front of me. She's on the phone with a boyfriend, being loud and vulgar, not even watching her, I would say, 2-year-old son in the basket. My son just made 3, so they look to be about the same age. So he's about 2 years old, very small, but 2 years old. He was dirty. He had no shoes on. He had no shirt on, just, a little pull-up, and it looked dirty. And he had, crust and juice stains all over his face. I could just tell his mother doesn't groom him or, doesn't even wipe him up to take him out in public. It's really sad, y'all. But she had on a Gucci bag. Her nails were done. Her toenails were professionally done. Her hair was done. She looked nice, real expensive clothes, name brand, nice jewelry. And I see this a lot. And, she whipped out that EBT card to pay for their food. So I know she's on government assistance, which is very common with single mothers. But I'm more than sure she's got the father of that baby on.
And keep in mind, guys, she's talking about her community, guys. This is worldwide. That's why I tell you guys, it's not just a black thing, guys. She's talking about a white bread single mother and how they get down. See, we don't see that. We don't know that. They don't show that on the news. All we see is them portray the white breads as if they're better than us. And the good white breads, they ain't asked them to do that. You see what's going on? People, it's the same way you have fake black folks speaking for us and they speaking fucked up shit. The same way you got modern women speaking for us and they speaking fucked up shit. Every race got fucked up people speaking for them, and nobody asked them to speak for them. For political gains, for political reasons, y'all.
Child support. And if you have money to buy Gucci bags and get your nails and your hair done and stuff, then you should be able to buy yourself groceries. But whole nother video. So I'm standing in line.
Oh yeah, good breads. Her name is Nola Realio. Little Italian joint, you know what I mean? She a conservative. She a conservative body. Her name is Nola, yo. She been doing it before Kevin got hot. She been kicking this shit. And making brothers aware of game since before Kevin. Like I tell you, like she's definitely one of those rare virtuous ones like Candace Owens. You know what I mean? That no, men don't belong in dresses, bro. Men don't belong in skinny ass jeans with European shoes, bro. That's not for men.
The little boy's facing me. I'm right behind him. He's in the little buggy thing where you strap him in. Instead of her standing behind him, watching him, she's at the front of the buggy running her mouth on the phone. And the little boy saw some balloons at the checkout. And I'm literally an arm's length of him. So he's looking at me. Now, when I'm at the grocery store, I always walk with my child strapped in the little thing, and I push the basket at the front. So he's right in front of me, because people are crazy. They'll take your kid, they'll do your child something. I'm very protective. So I was surprised, and I see this a lot, with them standing in front of the buggy and have their child on the back and not watching them. But anyway, she's running her mouth. The little boy's pointing at the balloons, and he said, "Mama, I want a balloon." And she turns around and puts the phone down and tells him, and I kid you all not, and I will quote, "Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up." Like that, okay? And y'all, that just broke my heart. Like I said, if I could be king for a day, whenever I see something like this happen, I would grab a bat or the closest object and I would bat that bitch over the head and knock her in the next week. And that's just how I feel about it. They need to be taught a lesson. That is cruel. That is wrong. And that is your own child. Why?
Now, no lie, I know you felt that. You felt like that. But I can't even see you doing that. You sound like Miss Good right now. Y'all be sounding like y'all. Man, I can't even see y'all moving like that. But I know what you mean. I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel, because I saw the dumb shit. I saw a little girl torn between her teacher and the mother one day. I go to pick my little man up. The teacher telling the kid, "Come on, you got something in the school." The mother yelling at her, telling her, "Bring your fucking ass. I'm your mother." That's their favorite line. "I'm your mother." Like if they God. I tell you, they take the "I'm God" approach, while the little hell of a sons running around here thinking they Lucifer. It's crazy.
Why have them if you don't care about them? Or why have them if they're such a nuisance and you don't want to deal with them? That is so sad to me. That makes me so mad. And then he continues to cry, and she's not paying attention to him. And then he tries to stand up. Now keep in mind, he's not buckled. It's natural for a 2-year-old little boy to try to stand up in the basket when they're not buckled. So he goes to stand up, and she turns around and smacks the shit out of him. Okay. And everybody else, there's a bunch of other women in line. Nobody seems to care. It's just, another day in America where single mothers are beating the hell out of their babies and, cursing them out like they're grown. It's just breaks my heart, y'all. It all starts by the way we're treated by our parents. It all starts the way we were raised. And
break it down.
What do you think this little boy is going to grow up to be like? With his own mother talking to him like that, treating him like that. A few months ago, I was in the cleaning supply section at Walmart, and I remember there was another single mother. The little boy kept picking up the candles and trying to smell them because he saw his mama doing it. And she called him a bitch. She said something like, "You touch another one of them candles, you little bitch," something like that. Like, yo. And you can't say it's where I live at, because I'm telling y'all, I've seen this in other cities. I've lived up north. I've lived in other places, and I've seen.
And I'm telling you guys, listen to her. She's exposing the magnitude of this hell of a woman shit. It's a hell of a woman problem, yo. It's a hell of a. We have to link up as men, yo. We got to put our differences aside. With only differences we have is ego. We got to put that shit to the side. And we gotta link up, guys. We gotta tribe up. At least if we tribe up, then they will have to approach us. And we all on code. I know that's a reach. That's a reach. Because you forever gonna have a Cain and Abel situation amongst everybody. The whites gonna have their white Cains and their white Abels. The blacks gonna have their black Cains and their black Abels, and go down the line. It's always gonna be the Cain and Abel.
Seen single mothers speak to their children like this, and it's single mothers of all races, all backgrounds. That's just the way they've become. They lack the ability to have empathy. Like women, we're designed to be more emotional so we can nurture our young. And it's scary to me that women lack this now. They're becoming very masculine, like they have too much testosterone in their bodies. And you know, it's just sad. It's a result of feminism and liberalism. Women are being told that they don't need men to raise children, and women are becoming very masculine, and they're unable, you know, to nurture anymore. You know, there's a bunch of other reasons, but I can't get into it all in this video. But it just really makes me sad, y'all. You know, I grew up with a bad mother. My birth mother was a lousy piece of shit. A feminist, a liberal, just an absolute waste of space, waste of air. And, you know, she never loved me. She put men first, money first, her freedom first, you know, and she still does to this day, but it's going to catch up with her sooner or later because she's getting older. It is going to catch up. She's going to die alone in a nursing home, and she will not have her children there or her grandchildren by her side taking care of her. So the consequences will come. But
my girl Nola, they don't give a fuck about their grandchildren. They don't care about their kids. The way they moving, the way they spinning up their kids' future right now and their present, they don't give a fuck about their kids. That's why they doing it, because they know when they by then they gonna be dead. They're gonna be dead and rotten. Dead and rotten with all their little secrets that they take into the grave with them. Hiding and pretending, running from God.
I don't know if that's why I feel the way I do, but children, you know, when I see children being neglected and abused, it affects me profoundly. I get very upset about it. And you'll never hear them liberals or, you know, those feminists talking about children being abused and neglected.
Oh shit. Yo, J-Lock, be safe, my G, because now this is one of their own talking now. This is one of their own talking. So be safe out there, man. Be safe, man.
They will never stand up for that. You will never hear them talk about that. They will stand up for criminals. They will stand up for some damn, what was it? These stupid feminists talking about the polar bears being shot and killed, and some penguins being abused. And yo, I love animals too, but not before children. Our children are the most innocent. We must protect them, and it just makes me sick. You'll never hear them talking about that, but they'll be taken up for some criminals on death row that murdered people, or they'll be taken up, you know, for some child rapists or something like that, but you'll never hear them talking about the children. So like the video if you did, subscribe if you want to hear more. I'll catch y'all later.
Salute to you, Nola. And anytime, you already know, man, anytime you feel free to come to the school, and I'll be dropping your link in the regular comment section. You know what I mean? So those of you that want to follow her, she got some good shit, yo. And she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck like I don't give a fuck, guys. No cap. No cap, no flex. All right, let's get on into our last video of the day. We got our girl, Love Dorsey. She gonna bring it back home. You know what I mean? She gonna bring it back home because it's true. Everything she says is no cap, no flex. We not victims, you know what I mean? And this is a sister who's telling you the same thing I'm telling you. We not victims, bro. We not victims. And keep in mind, peep the strategy. Y'all see how I do, man. Very creative. I let the women talk to our modern sisters, our modern women. That's why I have the women talk to them, and I commentate. And then I have the women talk to the hell of a sons. Because the hell of a sons, they only take this information from women. You know what I mean? The brothers could tell Cain all day what to sacrifice. He need a motherfucking female. He need Lilith to tell him what to sacrifice. So since you like Lilith, fellas, here you go. You know what I mean? Here you go. But she not no Lilith though, guys. It's love, y'all. Get in their ass, love.
And allowing your male child to have relationships with other men. It's, oh, you got to protect the kids against these men. Then when the men are growing up too feminine, in y'all words, or gay, or this nigga soft, or a pussy, ain't nobody taking accountability for who the fuck raised them.
Bingo.
When the women are growing up too provocative and too in a space of wanting attention from a man, it's because she never experienced it. When the daddy walking around and the girl never had that experience to be able to have a man hug and love on you and tell you pretty. Y'all be so warped from y'all mama trauma stories about being raped and she kept you away from a nigga. You keeping your daughter away from her dad and she grow up fucking everything, walking or listening to every little nigga, or around here like Kodak say, being a little baby that's gonna listen. You complain, but then y'all don't want to talk about the roots.
Bingo. It's a worldwide problem, guys.
And I already did a live on the whole entire Willie Lynch letter, regardless of what your opinions is on it being fact or fiction as to why it was wrote. The shit makes so much sense. If you fuck the mentality up of the female, which is the one that births the children that they spend most of their young years around, she will raise and condition them based on that warped mentality.
Yo, good brothers. We only dealing with women that understand this, bro. I told y'all all the time, for those of my players, if you can't sit your female down on a little Friday, Saturday night and pop in one of my videos, where even if it's a video that you gotta do with me and Mrs. Goodbrad, take one of those, because you know those be turned up, but they be PG-13. They be family orientated. But you're still gonna get Mr. Goodbrad, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Put one of those videos on, bro, and just watch it. Watch it. If she can't, then you know what you're dealing with. Don't even be worried. You know, put 2 condoms on, pump, dump, and send her on her way. You feel me? Don't put the 2 condoms on, though. That shit cause friction. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. But anyway, if she can't sit there and watch this red pill, these teachings, then she's scared of God. And you can't fuck with a woman that's scared of God, bro. She need to know this, bro. It's out. It's out. The cat is out the bag, bro. More and more women are knowing this. Guys, I just spent the whole live where from the beginning, middle, end, you had women telling you exactly that they know that the attack is on them. So now why are we gonna go and constantly continue to engage with women that don't know what the fuck going on? Dirty told y'all these bitches are stupid, bro. We know that. 2020 showed us these bitches are stupid. 2021 put us on what to do with the stupid bitches. And now 2022, we finna lead them alone. We finna leave these bitches alone, bro. They robots. They robots.
And all you gotta do is keep the nigga away from this and it will take a natural course. Grown women understand it starts with us. Dumb hoes and young-minded bitches and ignorant motherfuckers that, you know, you just ain't there yet mentally, you're gonna think that, oh, she's blaming the women. But the idea is...
Right, guys. I know when I open my mouth, it sounds like I'm bashing you, like I'm putting down my men, but I'm not, bro. The information is so potent and it's so new to your ear, bro, that it triggers you. And that's okay. Trigger is pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Remember that, guys. Remember that.
It is responsibility on both ends. But the core of the shit starts with fucking with us as females. If you understand the root of the Willie Lynch letter, it's similar to what was going on every time we seen you. And you really gotta wonder, because they was even explaining it when this was going on. But when all these videos was able to stay online, because like nowadays you can get your page blocked for posting anything deemed inappropriate, right?
Exactly, guys. You people, are you listening? Are you not listening to what she's saying? I'm gonna break it down for you guys, right? Because that's me. I'm a slow nigga too. I'm a slow nigga, but when I get it, I know it. You get that? Like, I'm a slow learner, but once I get it, I learn fast type shit. Bro, always, I told y'all a long time ago, one of my first lives, emotional intelligent motherfuckers know it's a reason why these people show us what they show us, right? You mean to tell me in 2022, the ever we live in right now, right? We could type in YouTube and watch a slave get beat, watch women and black men get showered with water But if I go to I'm in Facebook jail right now for posting some dumb shit. Why is that not taken down? But anything you post that goes against the left gets taken down. You don't get that? They want to brainwash you and have you feeling like a victim. They want to keep you in that trance. That's why they don't take none of that shit down. You can see that shit posted and plastered all over. It's a reminder, a false reminder of what our parents, the generations before us had to go through. We don't have to go through that though now. They can't do that to us. So we should not allow them pictures and that old shit to trigger us and stop us from building. That's what they use now to keep us from building and catching up to their ass, bro. And when I say they ass, I'm talking about the black elites, the boule motherfuckers that sit in their little high chairs, the gatekeepers, the ones that keep us at bay, the ones that work for the ones that we supposed to hate. If you gonna hate something, we supposed to hate them too, because they the gatekeepers, bro. You know what I mean? But think about it, guys. Why can we see that? Why can we still go and see a Rodney King beating? Why can we see all their little motion pictures that they created? Look, just the other day, they allowed us to see the school shooting. Wow. Why they ain't release that footage the day after? I mean, it was recorded, right? The day after. So you say you had that footage today. Why y'all wait till months after to release that footage? Why y'all want us to see that footage? Y'all ain't let us see but one crisis family team talk about that shit, and we ain't see no family member, no nothing, nobody else. So we gonna run with this narrative of, oh, the family want to keep it private. You see, they serve us up. They serve us up. But y'all here now. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, yo. We come to be emotional intelligent, yo. And we get it. We gonna get it.
But these videos where police officers are gunning down adult black men in front of us, and the videos get to stay up online, and you get to watch them over and over and over and over and over. On one end is spreading awareness, but on the other end is conditioning your ass. And if you go back to slavery, you understand exactly how you break up the slave home or the nigger home. All you do is you fuck up the female view of the man. And the idea was, back on slave plantations, you take the biggest, strongest nigger and you beat the fuck out of them in front of the women and the children, so that their perception of a black male to them is not something that's stronger than the white men. And the idea is, when you don't understand what's going on, it do just what it's supposed to do. It conditions your mind. It's breaking your mental. Same shit going on nowadays. The more y'all sit around and feed this narrative of niggas not being shit, the police killing these niggas don't belong in the homes, you gotta protect your kids against niggas. The idea is, it's just doing exactly what the fuck they used to do back on slave plantations. You make the women and the children view this nigga as not being a protector, as not being needed, not necessary. And the idea is they will start operating where they will help you suppress the nigga. You will have the women, the black women, helping you suppress the black man. And it becomes easy.
And that's why I don't play the white supremacy shit. Our sisters is white supremacy to me. You know what I mean? That's why I get in arguments with brothers that want to, oh, you ain't black. You don't, fuck you mean I ain't black, bro? I know I'm more hood than a lot of these niggas that jump on these panels, bro. True story. But I don't even want credit for that. I don't want credit for that, because I threw that in. So there ain't even no need to talk about that. But I be knowing not to sense it. That's my biggest flex. My biggest flex is I know a liar, I know a fake thug, I know a G thug, I know a simp when I see one. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna try to teach y'all over here, bro. I'm gonna teach y'all how to vet these dudes, bro. Cause the dudes is gonna be your biggest downfall, not really the women, yo. Cause as long as you leave them alone, they can't bother you. They can't do nothing to you. But the dudes is the ones who we have to build with, guys. We have to build with dudes. But if you build with the wrong person, you're gonna get stoned. You're gonna get hit in your head with a stone when you're not looking, bro.
easier to control slaves. It's easier to control niggas that way. It's easier to control a certain culture. It's easier to control a certain demographic of people like this. Especially when you make it where they see no value in unity. When they see no value in allowing each parent to be a part of the upbringing of the child. So then the children become adults and they niggas that's killing other niggas because they see no value in niggas. And they niggas that didn't have a father around, so they don't see no value in being a father themselves. You hoes don't realize what the fuck be going on. Y'all sit on these videos and then you think, oh, she just siding with the niggas. Bitch, I'm siding with the idea of progressiveness for my people. But see, this is too deep for some of y'all. Like, we well past the McDonald's video. Your mind ain't even set up for a lot of y'all to go this far. Because again, you was raised by one of the mamas that she wasn't going to allow you to get the daddy side, for you to even consider the idea of what's the real motives behind this shit. So you fast forward, this is why you got niggas killing niggas, because niggas ain't shit. It's what y'all narrative that y'all push way back from when they push this shit on you by fucking up the nigga slaves in front of you. Like, the idea is you look now, black men ain't valuing black men. Black women ain't valuing black men. The kids that's being raised by the single black women ain't valuing black men. So kids don't want to be around their daddies because they mama told you he ain't shit. Niggas don't really see value or respect for other niggas because I was raised to believe that niggas ain't shit. The police don't be feeling like niggas ain't shit. Like, it's the bottom of the barrel.
Brothers, what I told you in the very beginning, what we tell y'all in the righteous fair, when y'all at the daycare, when y'all at the advanced placement classes, and when y'all at the court. What do we tell y'all? Don't we tell y'all do for self? We all we got. The only person that really got our back is our father, bro. Is our spiritual father, bro. Know what I mean? And as long as we got him and we look to him, we can't play the victim card. And he told you that. I don't know if I released that video yet, but I did a good breakdown on that where I got the Bible verses letting you know you was not a victim. Matter of fact, me and Candace did we annihilated that whole fucking dumb shit that man, I'm not even gonna spill the tea on that. Y'all gonna see that. Matter of fact, that'll be tomorrow video. I'd make sure I had that loaded for tomorrow. But we annihilated that. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, guys. Get to some knowledge, bro. Get to your Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit in you, man. Get to your Father, man. Read them instructions, man. Get to that book, man. Take some time, read that book, bro. Read that book. Stop playing. Y'all read every other thing in here. Every other thing under the sun. Read that book, bro. And this technology hit. You don't even gotta get you a reader. Get you a book reader, bro. Get you a book reader, bro. And let it read to you, bro. It'll read it to you, bro.
And guess what? Like somebody just commented, the government sit back and watch this shit happen. And is that fair? Oh, of course it's not. I don't see y'all cussing and yelling at them like the girl in the video cussing and yelling at her baby daddy about the McDonald's. Why y'all don't talk to them about what ain't fair? Why y'all ain't down at your local city halls and shit talking about what? See, this is too deep. But you know, what do I know?
Definitely too deep for him. Definitely too deep for him, though, love.
I know it. These type of videos ain't even finna stay up. Listen, I'm doing a Zoom tomorrow night. Y'all could text 678-965-0698. Get in a Zoom, or you could book a one-on-one phone call. Shout out to y'all that be booking with me too, because the idea is as soon as this shit ain't financially fruitful for me, I won't be on here no more. I will move on to something different. So for those of y'all that pay into my platform, that be in my Zooms, that book one-on-one calls, that, you know, shit, be on here buying the badges just for the sake of appreciating the real game.
Man, fuck you, love, man. I ain't even want to hear that bullshit, man. You supposed to do this forever. But you see, love gonna be out of here. Once she get enough money, that's female nature, guys. Hypergamy. Know what I mean? Even in the good ones, guys. Even in the good ones. That was note right there. Take note right there, guys. You heard it. You heard it. That's why I tell you it's time to tribe up. You know what I mean? It's time to tribe up. Y'all guys, y'all be supporting these women. And that's no slide, no shade to my girl Love. but she ain't telling you nothing that I ain't tell you. But y'all support her, push her, and then before you know it, she disappear on your ass. And you coming right back to the fellas. You know what I mean? This is why I say support these channels, support the truth. You know what I mean? A lot of these live streams, bro, is worth 3 books. These 2 hours worth 3 whole books, guys. 3 whole books. Word. But we gonna go on and wrap this one up, man. It's been fun. I look forward to Mondays. Shit, I look forward to every live we do. You know what I mean? Thanks to the good brads. Y'all make the live. You know what I mean? Y'all make it. The chat make the live. And we doing good, y'all. We doing good, man. I appreciate y'all. We hit 3,500 this past weekend. Word. Shit, we on our way to 30, 35, 3,600. We done got 15 in. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I tell you guys, yo, all of the time, yo. Wrap up, strap up, don't play with your life. Drink responsibly, yo. We do it for the culture, man. I'm not your friend, I'm your brother, man. And remember, guys, I'm not your competition. So you don't gotta worry about my ego trying to outmatch you or me trying to suppress you or trying to, you know what I mean, one up you. Because that's the biggest problem that we have. You know what I mean? Beta males love the one up. They love to play the one up game. You know what I mean? That's not me. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to give you guys a representation of the patriarch and a man with value, a man that follow the instructions and get the results and qualify to teach y'all the results. You know what I mean, guys? Remember, I am Abraham. You know what I mean? I'm Abraham for real. You know what I mean? Word. But yo,
think
Dirty,
it's
you gonna
black
touch that,
men.
bro? Definitely.
I'm gonna say it
from
from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more, but at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. That's your real climate, brother. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. I think it's more too. I truly think it's more too. And I'm tired of being the one that's not talking about it. I've said this. This is one of the main reasons I don't have a lot of black female friends. I really don't, y'all. I don't. I couldn't imagine what it would be like as a black man. It's an abundance of you that think that all men are dogs, but we all know it means black men. Undertone of all relationship conversations is black men ain't shit. Why these black men ain't doing this? I can't bond with y'all, sis. I cannot bond with y'all when you have a general dislike and vitriol and hatred for our male counterpart. Do you not understand how goddamn psychotic that is?
29-year-old woman in Milwaukee was arrested after she admitted to setting her husband on fire because she believed he poisoned her chicken wings. She told police, "I waited till like 4 o'clock in the morning when I knew he was asleep. Then I filled a cup with lighter fluid and I poured it on his head, and I used the lighter that was laying around and I set him on fire." When asked why did she do it, she said, "Ask him. He know what he did to my chicken wings." While recovering in the hospital, the man told investigators she had been acting strange with me for at least 3 or 4 months, but I ain't think she wanted to kill me. She accused me of putting poison on her chicken wings, and I told her I was moving out, and I thought that was the end of it. Listen, we gotta stop thinking it's okay to get into arguments with people and then go to sleep. You might be good at letting stuff go, but that don't mean the next person is. I don't care how small or how stupid the situation is. Stop turning your back on people when you know it's a problem.
together. Put your hands together. Mister.